The July federal election saw all Tasmanian Liberal MPs lose to Labor and the state's only federal minister dumped. It's caused fear amongst the state members that voters are leaning away from the Liberal government. Premier Will Hodgman has addressed the party faithful, spruiking the state's booming export and tourism industries and the fact his government has returned the budget to surplus.
We inherited a budget from Labor and the Greens that had $1.1 billion of deficits. And net debt projected to reach $400 million. We've taken the budget from that back into surplus 3 years ahead of what we'd planned, and we've erased the debt.
He's echoed the Prime Minister's call for members to better reflect the aspirations of voters.
And the federal election also reminded us of what's important to Tasmanians, the things that we need to keep focusing on, the healthcare of Tasmanians, the education of Tasmanians, jobs for Tasmanians.
But it's not just voters that are assumed to have lost faith in the Liberal Party. Former Senator and Turnbull Minister Richard Colbeck also addressed the party, calling for unity within the Liberal ranks.
And I'm here today as a sub-delegate from my branch post the election because I want to continue to make a contribution to public life in this country, but also within the party. That's why I'm here. I haven't gone off at a tangent. I haven't undermined the party, I haven't undermined the leader.
Breaking protocol and speaking to the media outside, Mr Colbeck warned that this unrest might influence the state election.
Disunity is death, but the disunity at a national level is impacting on the party, and the disunity or the perception of disunity here in Tasmania is impacting on the party, and we have to be prepared to put it behind us.
The Liberal House is in order, and we've just heard a fantastic speech from Will Hodgman about his priorities leading up to the next state election. And I'm very excited to be a part of that. The state and federal Liberal teams working together to actually kick some goals for this state. So that's what I'm focused on, that's what people want us to be focused on, nothing else.
Mr Colbeck says he still has a lot to offer and is looking at ways to return to Parliament.
I'll be in Canberra during the week again this week, and I'll be catching up with his office at least to have some further conversations and talking to some of my other colleagues. But I'm keen to stay engaged with public life. I think I've still got plenty more to offer. I was probably just hitting the prime, to be frank.
Jennifer Beshwati, Sky News, Launceston.